In this modern age,
Perfect.
too many people have lost sight of the true meaning of Christmas.
Mom!
Hush! Shut up, Ralphie!
So now, in the spirit of the original,
Made you! Stop!
traditional, American Christmas,
Thanks a lot.
MGM presents A Christmas Story.
Dancing through the snow
Uncle!
in a one-horse open sleigh. For the field we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits fly. What fun it is to ride and sing.
Fragile. That must be Italian.
I think that's Sister Fragile, honey.
A Christmas Story.
Come on!
The movie that pulls off Santa's beard.
Oh, wow.
And unwraps the secrets
Did I get a tie this year?
of the original, traditional,
He looks like a deranged Easter bunny.
100% two-fisted, red-blooded,
It's smiling at me.
all-American Christmas. A Christmas Story.
Hey everyone, it's Michael again, and welcome to my watch along for A Christmas Story. And I am not joined alone here. I am joined by my good friend Datila, Rangers of Wrestling. How you doing, Datila?
Doing fine. And yourself?
Doing good. And I came up with this idea to do watch-alongs because Datila has not seen this film that we were about to watch, and it is A Christmas Story from 1983. And I said, all right, she hasn't seen A Christmas Story, and I haven't seen Dodgeball or Zoolander, Talladega Nights, Anchorman.
Basically,
So-
some Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah. And also, we're going to do those at some point because, want to go check them out. I have Dodgeball and Talladega Nights in my collection, but I don't have like Zoolander or Anchorman in my collection. I know the films, but I just haven't got a chance to get around to watch them.
Chris Statlander's a big Ben Stiller fan. She rocked his Zoolander attire and then a Dodgeball attire. No wonder
Yes.
she lost. She was a purple cobra.
Yes. And if you guys want to go check out Datila, Rangers of Wrestling, check out her channel. I'm going to post the other link here in the description. And she does reviews, WWE reviews, AEW reviews. She does Monday Night Raw every single Monday. She does AEW Dynamite on Wednesday, SmackDown on Friday. She reviews the premium live events of WWE and AEW pay-per-views, Impact. And I appear on her channel frequently from time to time for her reviews. So give her a subscribe and check out her channel. She's also a huge Power Rangers fan as well. So if you enjoy Power Rangers, definitely give her a subscribe.
Thanks. I appreciate that so much. Like that was great.
Gotta promote her channel here. But like I said, we're gonna watch A Christmas Story. It's my favorite Christmas film of all time, and huge fan of it. I have a whole lot of like merchandise, from the film. I have, like a teacup. I also have the book right here, which is based. It was written by Gene Shepard. It was actually called "In God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash" from 1966. And Gene Shepard also does the narrator. Also is the narrator for the film. Also have the Christmas Story Treasury book. Shows photos behind the scenes, stuff from the film. So which is really cool. You can see there.
That actually is pretty cool.
Yeah. Also have the board game here. It's a card scramble game. And also have the fudge here, which I got last year for Christmas. Is expired, but the quote here.
Okay, you might not want to eat that if it's expired.
Yeah. Well, I do it because it goes right into my collection. I have also figures, NECA figures of it. So, but you could tell how much of a dedicated fan I am.
Yeah, you're really dedicated.
This and Back to the Future are
another movie I haven't seen.
Yeah, we're gonna do another watch along of that at some point. We're gonna do Back to the Future as well.
I know what it's about, but I've never seen it.
Yes. So before we start the film, just gonna go over just quickly. Christmas Story came out in November 1983. Was released by MGM, and of course, the film gets played every single year for 24 hours on TNT and TBS, which I always do. It's always a yearly tradition for me. I keep TBS on, throughout Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, before I got to go over and see some family. So I'm watching the film. Never get tired of this film. It's just an absolute classic. Had a budget of $3 million, and it made $19 million at the box office when it came out in 1983. So it was a moderate success at the box office.
That's interesting. Like it's interesting how like some films at the box office are like moderate successes or they're considered failures, but they go on to have so much success after the box office. Like there's plenty of movies that they weren't a huge hit in theaters, but they become cult classics. So.
Yes, and this is actually a cult classic. It got popular through showings on HBO and on VHS. So that's how
cool.
It became
and
popular.
I guess you could say I'm the same way with Jurassic Park. Like I could watch Jurassic Park, the original '93 one, over and over again, even though I've seen it so many times. I just get hooked on it.
I actually did see Jurassic Park in the theater back in January of this year, 35 millimeter, and it looked absolutely amazing.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think that they did some type of like re-release for its 30th anniversary.
Yeah, this year marks its 30th anniversary.
Yeah,
Same
so
with
many things turned 30 this year. It's crazy.
Yes. Same Christmas Story turns 40 years this year.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry for cursing.
No, you can curse on this channel. I don't care. So we're going to watch the film, and if you guys want to watch along with us, get out your 4K, your DVD, your Blu-ray, or if you want to watch it on streaming, load that up. So
I'm watching it on streaming because I don't have it on 4K.
Yeah, so
I do have the 2017 Power Rangers movie in 4K though.
Nice.
And the Spider-Man movie.
Awesome. But yeah, go ahead, load that up if you want to watch it with us. I'm going to do a countdown of 3, 2, 1, press play, and then we're going to go ahead and watch the film. So I'm going to be talking throughout the film, just quoting because I love this film so much. I know every line of this film. So we're going to see Datila's reaction to the film as, the film progresses. So
should be fine. Like I said, it's my first time ever watching this movie.
I hope you will enjoy it. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, press play. So we have the MGM logo right here. Good old MGM Lion logo. I always love the bells here. We got MGM Presents. Film from the works of Gene Shepard.
I had to lower the volume on mine. It's really loud.
And we have A Christmas Story. And of course, the film stars Melinda Dillon, who is no longer with us. Darren McGavin, also no longer with us. Peter Billingsley, who plays Ralphie, the main character.
Didn't they do a sequel to this recently where like Ralphie comes back as an adult or something?
Yes. And it's a Christmas Story Christmas. Here, I got it, which is a great film. Love it. And we have Gene Shepard here as the narrator.
But Gene Shepard doesn't play. Does Gene Shepard still play Ralphie in that sequel or no?
No. Peter Billingsley plays Ralph because he reprised his role in the Christmas Story.
Okay. Is there a reason for that?
No, it's just a connection to the original. They want people to see Ralphie as an adult, and he has kids in the film, and he reunites with his two friends, Flick and Shorts.
Okay.
Now the film is set in the 40s, and it's supposed to be set in Indiana, but they shot this in Cleveland.
Okay.
What you see here is all shot in Cleveland. And the house, inside the house, the interiors was shot on a set in Canada. But the actual Christmas Story house is in Cleveland. And it's my dream to go out there and visit it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So this was shot in the 80s, takes place in the 40s. So if this was shot today, it would take place in the 90s. No, in the 80s. It would take place in the 80s.
Yes. You would
Wow.
say that. It's just every year, like when I watch the film, it just brings that that magic, that Christmas magic. Like whenever it comes on Christmas Eve for 24 hours, I'm like, it's Christmas for me already.
So I'm assuming that little boy with the glasses is Ralphie?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. In God we trust, all others pay cash. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's Peter Billingsley as Ralphie. I just love the shots of all like the toys and stuff there. Yeah, screenplay done by Gene Shepard and director Bob Clark, who is of course no longer with us.
Boy, you should know your stuff about this movie. I'm impressed.
Yes.
Yeah. No worries.
Now that is Scott Shorts right there, who plays Flick. That's the one who I met last year at the screening.
Oh, that's who you met. Okay.
Yeah. Red Ryder 200 shot range model air rifle. And I do have the Red Ryder BB gun in my collection.
Really? That's cool.
I got it last year at the screening as well, but it paid a lot of money for it.
How much was it, if you don't mind sharing?
I think it
was it two? Was it like 3 digits?
Yeah, it was 3 digits.
Okay.
It was I think 200, because they were selling it at Scott Short's table, and he had autographs as well there. So that's Ralphie's brother, Randy, played by Ian Petrella, who, funny thing is, I got his autograph. I ordered it off the Christmas Story Family site. He autographed it for me, and he actually commented on one of my videos.
That's awesome.
Which was awesome. And I thanked him for it. I commented on there. I said, thank you for, for watching the video and checking it out.
Did you show him the comment?
He probably actually saw it.
Oh, okay.
And that's actually Shirley Temple on the Look magazine there.
Oh, that's the real Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So now we're getting introduced to Darren McGavin as the old man and Melinda Dillon as the mother, both who are no longer with us. Darren McGavin, great actor. He was also in Billy Madison. He played Adam.
I've never
he
seen
plays,
Billy Madison, believe it or not.
oh my god, he plays Adam Sandler's father in Billy Madison. And Melinda Dillon, of course, she's from this film. She's from Close Encounters of the Third Kind, directed by Steven
Another film I
Spielberg.
haven't seen.
Classic film. And Darren McGavin. I also watched him in the show Kolchak, the Night Stalker, where
Okay.
it deals with him. He's like a reporter, and he's coming in contact with these spiritual things. Like he comes in contact with a werewolf, a vampire. It's like that. But it's a very good show. It's from the 70s. Good old eggs and bacon that he's having. Some grizzly bears. A new furnace.
My old man was one of the most feared furnace fighters in northern Indiana.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Round one was over.
So he's a furnace fighter?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like he tries to fix the furnace because it's all old.
Oh, okay.
I would fish a red wire current action 2-shot my air rifle. You'll shoot your eye out.
That deadly phrase uttered many times before by hundreds of mothers was not surmountable by any means known to kiddom.
Hey, BB guns hurt though.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I have the Red Ryder BB gun, but it's staying in the packaging. I'm never opening it.
I don't have that particular one, but when I was younger, we did have BB guns. Those things hurt.
Mm. Yeah, I think I could compare them. I don't know if I would say this, but compare them to like those paintball guns.
Mm-hmm. I've never played paintball. I would like to one someday.
In the 4K, if you don't have the film on 4K, it looks absolutely amazing. They went back to the original camera negative, and they did a whole restoration on it.
Oh wow!
And for
That's
years,
impressive.
And for years, the film has never looked good because it was shot on low budget. So, but Warner Bros. Did actually a great job with the transfer.
Yeah.
And I said for years that this film needs a better transfer and a restoration, and I'm glad they did that.
So see, like imagining himself being like the Red Ranger. Red Rider.
Red Rider, yeah. I trust you, Red Rider.
Sorry, I just saw Red Ranger here, and it just like came to me.
Yeah, a Power Ranger makes an appearance in this film. No, I'm just kidding.
I doubt that this is like 80 something.
Yeah, 83. Always imagine himself as if he has the Red Rider BB gun. And,
I see. Okay.
And this is all taken through like a perspective of a child's imagination or a kid's imagination, which I really like.
Now that you mention it, like I could see like this dream sequence kind of does give a little 40s vibe here. With the way it's acted out, it does give a little 40s vibe.
Yeah, and you see like the old boxes in the background, which resembles that time of that product.
And like this little like I said, it's definitely 40s vibe here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his dad has to deal with the neighbor's dogs.
Hey, I totally understand that.
He drives an old Oldsmobile, which Oldsmobile is no longer in business. It's been
Mm.
out of business for years. It was a automotive, company.
How do you know all this stuff?
At my knowledge, because my uncle had an Oldsmobile back
Oh.
in the day, and I don't see any Oldsmobiles anymore.
I've actually never seen how one looks like, so I wouldn't know if I've seen one in my day-to-day life.
He falls down the stairs. So that's where the furnace is. So that device, I think, is to like for the furnace to like have them open it.
It's probably just does give you that 40s vibes with that, because you don't really see that these days.
Yeah.
So he's narrating. Okay. So I'm assuming because there's a narrator, Ralphie's technically an adult, and he's just telling a story,
Yes. Yes, and he's voiced by
like How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, like that. He's voiced by
Okay.
Gene Shepard,
Okay.
who is the author.
Okay.
He does actually make an appearance later on in the film.
Oh, next time just say spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Earlier this year when I was in Chicago,
Mhm.
I was freezing and like I only had like this little thin sweater on, and everybody was like bundled up like that.
Well, I guess their arms went down.
Well, not exactly like that, but they were bundled up.
I'm glad that I got to see this film last year in the theater with a full audience, with a crowd. It was amazing.
You know what I got to see in theaters
Mhm.
twice, actually? It was actually really fun to revisit Pokemon, the first movie, when they did the re-release celebrating, I think, its 10th anniversary or 15th anniversary?
Mhm.
Some anniversary. They re-released it in theaters, and I got to see it in theaters. I
Oh,
got to
nice.
rewatch it. It was really fun.
Yeah, I have the first movie on VHS still. So this is Scott Shorts as Flick and Artie Robb
That's the
as
guy you met?
as Shorts. Shorts is the guy. Artie Robb Shorts is the guy with the black, white, red, and orange hat.
Mm.
The only one left behind. Randy's the only one left behind.
Do you know if they're using actual snow or is that artificial snow?
I think that's makeup snow. I think that's the one.
Because I know sometimes movies like to use artificial snow when it's,
Yeah, that's the one thing that I don't know about. Like the one thing I don't know about the film is the snow. So the kids here try to play a prank on their teacher here.
It looks like they're using real snow though, but who knows? You never know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that chalkboard just brings back memories.
Yeah, I know that you hardly see any school use a blackboard anymore. Like now, it's like they have like a marker and a whiteboard.
Yeah, the dry erase. This is dry erase.
Which I gotta say they got with the times.
Yeah. Damn, everybody.
She just puts it in when those were all in their mouths.
Ew.
One of the best scenes coming up right here. So yeah, that's Scott Shorts there with the goggles. Now show you the photo that I got with him last year at the screening. Very nice guy.
When I went to LA Comic Con last year, the whole entire cast of the Sandlot was there.
Oh, really?
I think all of them were there, or the majority of them were there. Yeah, but the Sandlot was there.
So this is him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I have my Christmas Story shirt there. Yes, I have shirts there of Christmas
Nice.
Story. So he was nice, very nice guy. I actually got to go to his table before anybody else came.
That's cool. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's one movie you've seen.
Yeah.
I remember when Harry did this on the slide thing with the girl,
Yeah,
and he gets stuck there.
on the gondola. Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet they must have took that from this.
yeah, because this was way before Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber came out in '94. And the way how they did this, Scott Short said that that there was actually a vacuum tube, and he just put his tongue through the tube, and that's what led to the tongue getting stuck.
Oh. They just left them there? That is so
They
mean.
just left him there. Very mean, though. At least call for help.
Hey, his glasses kind of remind me of mine, except his are round and mine's are not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the only two are just standing. The only two just in there because they know that happened. That
Yeah.
they knew it. Oh, fire, police. I heard the best way to get your tongue stuck, if it's like frozen like that, is to use warm water.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That was my first instinct. Pour hot water on it or warm water. They really were just gonna leave him out there. That is so messed up.
I know, in the cold too, and snowing.
I know.
He was also Scott Shorts was also in before this movie. It was a movie called The Toy with Jackie Gleason and the late great Richard Pryor.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
He was
The
the
toy?
kid. Yeah, he was the kid who picked out Richard Pryor's character, and then they bought Richard Pryor to his house, and they kind of bond together.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen
Yeah,
the
that's
toy.
him. That's him.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, The Toy's not Richard Pryor's best film, but it's fun.
It's been a long time since I've seen the toy.
Although in that film, yeah, kind of like blondish hair. We used to get like some type of those back in school. You know, like, oh, like, what do you want for Christmas, or
Oh, what did I do for my summer
what did I do for
vacation?
my summer vacation? Yes.
Yeah.
Only at points you would just tell the teacher, you know, instead of writing it.
Or write a letter to your future self.
Yes.
We're bringing it. We're like 9 minutes away from like the 30-minute mark.
Mm-hmm. So now we're getting introduced to the bully,
A bully? There's always a bully.
Scott Farkas. Played by Zach Ward.
See, I'm getting Little Rascals vibe. Little Rascals. You know?
Here's the other bully, Grover Dill, played by Yano Anaya, which he runs the Christmas Story Family, I think, site, and he's one of the people that runs the Facebook group as well.
Oh.
So he connects with his fans.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. I haven't met him, but seems like a nice guy. And
Are they gonna leave him there too? Oh my god.
And Zach Ward, he's been in some stuff. He was in like the Transformers film from 2007. He's been in a lot of stuff. He's also in the new film as well, the Christmas Story Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Which it was nice to see him in that film.
Yeah.
In the new one. This is the this is all in Cleveland right here. That's the house, which I want to check out. And across the street, they have a museum of the film, which is cool.
That is cool. Oh my god, they don't teach kids cursive these days, I hear.
I know. I was always bad at cursing, you know, curses like that.
I actually really like reading in cursive, you know.
Here come the dogs.
Mm.
The
Bumpus Hounds.
Our hillbilly neighbors, the Bumpuses, had at least 785 smelly hound dogs, and they ignored every other human being on Earth but my old man.
Why do they have a horseshoe on there?
I guess that's how it was on some doors in the 40s.
I do hear that horseshoes are supposed to bring good luck or something.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. One of the dogs' ears.
Oh no, poor doggy.
You have to extend the house to have a bowling alley. One of my favorite scenes here. I never even had red cabbage before.
Me neither. Wait, red cabbage?
Yeah.
I think I have had it.
It's kind of weird seeing like them drink milk with their dinner. 'Cause you see that in some movies, like they like in some movies they don't let the kids drink like soda or sugary things.
And
So
in some movies for breakfast, they have a whole full course meal and don't eat it.
yeah, exactly. Probably when they cut the cameras, they all eat it. You don't want that food to go to waste.
Trying to encourage you. Oh, you just like shoved his whole face in that plate.
Yeah.
I mean, the joke's on her. He's gonna be the one that has to clean that up.
So, you know, the black and white photos on the newspaper. That's you don't see that no more.
Yeah,
They used to
that's
do
true.
that way before they put color into newspapers.
Gives her that really 40s feel.
Yeah, even the fridge and everything.
And the appliances.
Yeah.
Thank God I have my my headphones on for all that knocking. My dogs that started barking.
And here we go.
Fragile.
Fragile.
We have to remember, like a lot of people back then probably didn't have a, and probably didn't get educated.
Yeah. Maybe, but it adds to the joke.
Yeah. Is it going to be a Christmas tree?
Was it?
It's going to be a Christmas tree?
You'll see. You'll see.
It's a leg. A prosthetic leg. It's a leg with like a fishnet on and a high heel.
Yeah. Yeah, statue.
It was a lamp.
The leg lamp.
A leg lamp. You don't see those. Well, at least I haven't seen one.
I have it.
Oh my God. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And it's a clapper. The commercial clap on, clap off the clapper. You remember those commercials?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what my leg lamp is.
So if you don't clap hard enough, it's not gonna turn off or it's not gonna turn on.
Yeah. Look, watch this. And it's
Oh,
on.
okay, that's cool.
Mhm. Yeah, they have
Oh,
two.
did he just start a fire?
That could have started a fire. Look how much. Look how many. Look how many plugs they have plugged into.
That's
Just,
where you're gonna get an extension cord. I don't know if extension cords existed back in the day.
yeah. Turned off my leg lamp.
The snap of a few sparks, a quick whiff of ozone, and the lamp blazed forth in unparalleled glory.
It's just a leg lamp.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I always have mine. I have mine on almost every night because my room, like it has. I have like one lamp over here, but like it doesn't like give light to the whole room. So I have my leg lamp there, which brings more light into the room. Because on my ceiling it has no like light because we have an attic above us.
When I don't want to have my ring light on, I just turn on my ring light and I just dim the light quality so that I get some light, but it's not fully lit.
Mm. Everybody's coming over
Are
to
they
the house.
asking about that leg lamp?
Yeah.
By a leg lamp?
Yeah, of course, back in the day, no TVs. Yeah, the radio.
Yeah, I know. I think I Love Lucy started as a radio program too. My favorite
Yes, it did.
husband, but it wasn't. It was Lucille Ball, but it wasn't Desi Arnaz. It was somebody else.
No,
It was her idea to bring on a real life husband onto.
Yeah, she wanted
I Love Lucy.
She wanted her husband to be on
Yeah.
I Love Lucy. That's the only way that she would have done the show.
She made the right decision, by the way.
She did. It's one of my
Bringing in
favorite.
Desi Arnaz.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
I love Lucy.
It's great. I did a whole. I remember for school, I did a whole report of Lucy, and from the book, I just got to know her life, just through the book.
There's a movie. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but I think it's called Lucy. It came out like in 2003.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's called Lucy. It was like a TV movie. I think it was celebrating her birthday or some. I don't remember exactly why it was released, but it was a TV movie from like 2003, I think 2002.
I'll check it out at some point. So here,
if I find it, I'll send it to you because last time I watched it last time on YouTube.
Thank you. So here, Ralphie's thinking about his teacher, Miss Shields, loving his report of the Red Ryder BB gun, and he's dreaming of this. Give him that A+.
Did you ever get an A++?
I was always like a all right student in school.
In high school, I got like an A+. I got a $5 gift card to Jumbo Juice that I never used. I wonder if it even still works.
It's an ancient item now. I never got any of that in high school.
It's like too busy daydreaming to pay attention.
And sometimes I'm like that. Like if I like think about stuff, I'm like zoning out. I'm like,
Mm.
always Randy's the last one. I just love the cars though of that time.
Yeah, they have a unique style, don't they?
Hmm. And you see some of them nowadays. Like some people like have them as collectible items, and they just drive around in them, or just just keep it just in the garage and have them take care of it.
Yeah.
So she's jealous of the lamp.
Oh wow.
You,
Oh, even
even
old school buses and stuff.
yeah.
That's funny.
I like
I
this.
never went to a place like that to get a tree. I always just go like to the flea market or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we used to get like my mother used to get like trees, online. But we had a tree. Uh, I remember that was big. That was, I guess my mother and father got it when they were married, and it was a whole big tree.
My sister made a paper a tree out of paper. I thought that was funny. Another year, we actually got a tree during Black Friday. We went Black Friday shopping and we got a tree at Walmart.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Black Friday's not the same.
That was like the only time I've ever done Black Friday shopping.
What's funny is one of the houses near where I live, they're actually selling trees because I pass by there when I go to work, and they have all trees set up for people to buy.
My dad looks so annoyed with all of them singing Jingle Bells.
Yeah, pop the tire.
That sucks even in today's situation.
I hope when I drive out, yeah, I don't got my license. I haven't gotten like my permit. I went for the test, and I
But
kept on failing it.
I thought New Yorkers didn't drive.
We drive. Got a lot of some bad drivers here in New York, and I hope when I get a car in the future and drive, I hopefully going through the hell of changing a tire like that must be, just frustrating.
I kind of just figured that you guys just use the subway system.
Some do, but that's how people like get around here in the city. They take the train, or they take a bus, or like the ferry that we got out here.
Mhm.
But yeah,
That would be my mom. She'd be like, go out there and help.
That's good. They give them an extra helping hand.
No, honestly, like everybody should know how to change a tire. Seriously, everybody.
Sometimes they let professionals do it, like if they don't know how.
But what if you don't have cell service? Like,
Yeah,
what if you don't have cell service? You can't call AAA.
I understand your point. Yep.
Which has happened. Like I remember I was in Texas one time, like 3 years ago, and I was driving in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and I didn't have any cell service. I was and it was nighttime.
So he's shocked because he said fudge, which of course is the reference to this on the other box.
Did he just say What I think he said.
Yeah. Only not, F, not, the word fuck, but the word, fudge, and like that sort of like, backup word.
He's lucky his dad didn't smack him in the mouth for saying that.
Oh, it gets better.
You got soap in your mouth.
Mhm. We all had that. We all got that.
No, I didn't
Originally.
get soap in my mouth.
I did. Because my
I didn't.
parents, sometimes my parents, when they would get in arguments, they would be like, tossing around foul language. But yeah, I did get soap in my mouth quite a few times.
See, I wouldn't get soap in my mouth. I just get a chanclazo. Why do I hit with the belt?
My parents never used a belt on me.
When that chancla comes at you, you know better not to.
So he just ratted out his friend, Shorts.
Nobody likes to snitch.
Hmm.
Snitches get stitches.
There's a lot of snitches nowadays in this world. Even at work, you can't avoid people that are snitches.
Oh yeah, I know that first time.
What's up, man? Go to bed. Even have the old school sinks from around that time. You never see those sinks no more.
Oh, I know. It's always you gotta press it down.
Yeah,
Or just put your hand in it automatically turns on.
I know. You see, like from the film, how like far time has passed. With nowadays with technology.
Yeah, you really can.
She puts the soap in her mouth.
Even the pajamas.
Mm.
He was
The
crying
scene,
because he feels bad for ratting out his friend, huh?
probably. This scene, I always when I always come up on this scene, it's very random and awkward.
It is kind of random. So you've read the book, right?
I never read the book.
Because I was gonna ask you, like, was there stuff that they changed from the book to the film, which is I know pretty sometimes, you know, something that a lot of people do. They change stuff from the book to the movie. I'm surprised
I
you've
would,
never read the book.
yeah, I just have it for collection. You could tell, like, when Dylan's character, the mother, like when she was like going yes, she almost kind of like broke character, like she was gonna smile.
Yeah.
This is better acting than in a WWE backstage segment with Alpha Academy and Akira Tozawa.
Did this movie win any awards?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
No, it didn't. It didn't win any awards. There have been, screen adaptations, and they did a live show back in 2017 on Fox, and Matthew Broderick was the adult Ralphie in that, and it was a horrible, horrible live show.
Sometimes you can't beat the original.
hmm So I wouldn't suggest watching A Christmas Story 2 or A Christmas Story Live. Just watch this film.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know after this. It just,
Something different, if you're a teacher of fruit, a basket of fruit. I mean, I gave my teacher in middle school a collection of jars of jelly jars. It was Smucker's jars, and she liked it. So there's nothing wrong with being different. Yeah, I just want to visit that neighborhood where the house is. It's my dream to go to Cleveland just to see
do
the
they
house.
have like some sort of tour? Like, do they like have like any special like type of tour
They
thing
do
where
have
you
a
can
tour.
like? Oh yeah.
Like you go into the house and they give you a tour of the house, and fans mimic some scenes from the film. So, but inside the house, it's way different than the movie right here, because the scenery in the house was shot in a studio in Canada,
Okay.
but they tried to get the house exactly how it looks in the film.
But that's understandable. Like I hear for Charm, like the house they used the exterior that was like a house here,
hmm
but then they it was like on a set. The inside was like on a set. I've actually never been to the Charm house.
It's probably a dream thing for you to go visit. Stay with me for the Christmas Story house. Now that decoder pin, they actually found that online on eBay. I don't have it in my collection, but they're they are actually selling one, and it's going for a lot of money.
I bet.
Because Little Orphan Annie was actually a radio play back in those times.
Okay.
And it was actually very popular, and they would and I heard one of the plays, and they do actually announce the decoder pins. So you have to like do what Ralphie's doing here, try to decode the message.
Okay.
But it's going to be hard to find it in good condition, the decoder pin, because some of them are rusted and everything.
Look how dramatic he is about this.
Yeah, I know. It was almost clear. Yes, 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 yes.
Isn't that like a tea?
It's like a chocolate flavor.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's a like a drink mix for chocolate. It's like Nesquik, and they do actually sell Ovaltine. They still actually sell it,
Okay.
but it's hard to find.
Why?
It's hard to find like some stores though. I tried to find it, a few times. I had it, I think, one time when I was a kid, and I remember it being really good.
I've had hot chocolate.
Starbucks hot chocolate's the way to go.
I've had Abuelita hot chocolate.
Nice.
It's a brand.
Very good.
Yeah.
Still trying to fix that furnace.
The lamp broke? Oh, he's not
Yep.
gonna be happy about that.
And the lamps are plastic when they sell them.
Well, yeah, they have to be, I would think.
Yeah. That's just out of the jealousy of the mother.
Look right there. You can kind of look. It looks plastic.
Yeah. It must have been hard just to like get it to crack like that.
Yeah.
Not a finger.
Did he really glue that leg lamp back together?
I think so. Or he's just trying to see if it will just fit, without having glue, because they said, "Oh, we're out of glue." And no. And she's just laughing in the background.
I can see that. That's what people do when they try really hard not to laugh. Like they go,
Yeah.
With as much dignity as he could muster, the old man gathered up the sad remains of his shattered major ward.
Darren McGavin has a leg lamp up in heaven with him still working. When Zach Ward here as Scott Farkas, when he does like conventions or like meet and greets for like the film, he actually wears that same hat.
really?
It resembles his character.
That's understandable.
Mm-hmm. I like that he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only met him so far from the film. I would like to meet, pretty much them and Peter Billingsley, but he's very popular to get. They gave him a black eye.
The bullies?
Yep.
Hmm.
He has bad luck with the character.
Yeah. She's supposed to be the Wicked Witch of the West from
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! You shoot your eye out? My mother must have gotten to Miss Shields. There could be no other explanation.
You'll shoot your eye out! You'll shoot your eye out!
Was there no endless
She kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn.
against
Yeah.
Red Rider and his peacemaker?
These multiplication questions were most missed on our last exam test. Answering this, please.
I was surrounded by half get what they wanted for Christmas.
I'd like to know how they got like the icicles like that in the background, since they probably use like fake snow for it.
That is a good question. I've never had a snowball fight.
I had some in high school with some friends.
Is it as fun as movies make it out to be?
Kind of, yeah.
You
just
made a
gotta
snowman?
You just got to be fast.
I made when I was in Colorado a couple years ago. I made a snow angel,
I did too, but it didn't come out great.
but I didn't get the chance to make a snowman or play or have a snowball fight.
Mm.
Oh, he went after him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's just swinging left and right. Oh my God, he's kicking his ass.
I used to be bullied, back in high school.
Wow.
It was no,
Damn,
was no
he's
fun.
kicking ass.
And I was always afraid. I was always afraid to fight because, like, for me, like at that time, I was thinking about, I didn't want to get like suspended from school because I
Yeah.
was always like a good student. A good student.
Yeah. Oh my God, he made him bleed.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did take karate back in the day, so like I kind of wanted to use it like when I was in high school, but like I said, I didn't want to like get
You know what this
suspended.
reminds me of? You ever seen that South Park episode where Wendy beats up Cartman?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Damn, he made him cry and bleed.
Mm-hmm.
As White Goodman would say, nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. Dodgeball quote.
Which I will get to watching sooner.
Let me move my mouth because it was on the Leave Studio button. Oh, he gave him a pretty nasty beatdown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good for him for standing up to him for himself.
And spoiler alert, in the new film, he returns. Like we see what he's now doing.
Okay.
The light was getting purple and soft outside. Almost time for my father to come home from work.
Seeing those old appliances. You see a lot of those in like the 50s, like shows and films.
Yeah. Well, this is the 80s, so I'm assuming around this time period there were still appliances that were available that look like that,
Yeah, probably. Like if they were sending films like in that decade, in that decade, like the 40s or like the 50s,
Yeah.
that were shot in the 80s.
Yeah.
And there are people that actually mimic this scene. Like I've seen like people, they go under the sink and they just try to play into like the character there, the character of Randy.
Mm.
I love that he cares so much for his brother.
Yeah.
I heard the car roar up the driveway, and a wave of terror broke over me. You know what I said, the awful things that I said.
Get out of here, boy. Get out of here. Go on, home, you mangy must get out of here, you rotten filthy. Hey, Bubbles, get over here and get your... Hey, come on, what's the matter? I'm starving to death.
And like another thing, like they're sitting like a family at dinner. It's like you rarely see, some families do that nowadays.
Yeah.
Today. Where's your glasses? Did you lose your glasses again?
I have
think
mine's right here.
It almost looks exactly like his.
I don't wear mine. I don't wear these while on streaming because they're reflective. So yeah, not gonna happen. Although I do have another pair that's my main pair that I use for everything. That's supposed to have anti-glare, but I don't like those either because they have you see the little thing in green.
Yeah, these glasses when I go out, they're the lenses like in the sunlight they darken.
Mm.
And I gotta wear them, like for like pretty much everything. It's like when I take them off, it's all like blurry, and then I gotta squint. And people have come up to me and said, "Oh, you're all right. You're squinting too much." So that's why I knew I was like, I need the glasses, all the time.
I don't need my glasses all the time, but I just leave them on the majority of the time because I don't want to take them on and off.
Mm.
Was pushed out of my mind as I struggled for a way out of the impenetrable BB gun web in which my mother had me trapped.
Santa. Yeah, Santa.
Of course, Santa, the big man,
The head honcho.
the connection. My mother had slipped up this time.
Yeah, from what I read, that Higbee's store, it's no longer in business. It's been out of business for years.
Oh wow, okay.
But they do have I think I saw like a plaque from like somewhere online, a plaque by the building where it used to be.
Like what? A Christmas Story was filmed here.
It was filmed. Yeah, it was filmed in Cleveland. Even though
I don't know if you've ever been to Chicago to the Now Arena or the back then the Sears Arena. They have an all in plaque, and it has Cody and the Bucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I went to All Out, the first one, I saw a little plaque. I took a picture next to it.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
You rarely see like Christmas parades like separate like that. You always see like the Disney one every single Christmas day on TV.
I don't really watch the parades on TV anymore, so I used to watch the Rose Parade, but that was because I would always forget that the Rose Parade was on, so I would turn on the TV to watch Kids WB, and it was on.
Shockingly, I was never a Kids WB guy.
Really?
The only thing I watched on Kids WB was a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh and a little bit of and all of Pokemon because I was in that fever of Pokemon.
Who was it? Who was it?
I had everything Pokemon. And I love how the slide is over here, the Santa slide.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I think they actually filmed it in the department store.
You know, you can't do that these days. Leave
Yeah.
your kids unattended at a mall.
Mhm. Now the guy there is Gene Shepard. That's actually Gene Shepard, the narrator, in the hat.
Oh, okay.
That's actually him. That was a little appearance by the author Gene Shepard.
Oh, cool.
He's passed away.
I wonder if his like family still gets like residual from like the movie and every time it's like screened and stuff.
Oh, I know for a second they probably do. I mean, he used to do like radio shows back in the day.
Makes sense that they would have a Wizard of Oz little thing going on here because like the Wizard of Oz came out depending on what year this movie takes place. You said it was in the 40s.
It was in 1939.
1939.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty cool. Like for me, I would be like, all right, I'll watch A Christmas Story and then The Wizard of Oz, do like a double feature.
Double feature.
Mm-hmm. Because like every like I think like last year or 2 years, like after they do the 24 hours of A Christmas Story on TBS and TNT, on TBS they show The Wizard of Oz after the last showing.
Oh, cool, cool. Please tell me you've seen the movie Elf with Will Ferrell.
I never seen him.
Oh my god!
And probably never will. I've seen the trailer and clips of it. I'm like, it's not a
It's
film
pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
It's not a film that I would like, probably. You know.
You really must not like Will Ferrell as an actor if you haven't seen some of his movies.
He's had okay films, but not something that I would go back and watch. The only Will Ferrell movie that I will go back and watch all the time is A Night at the Roxbury.
A Night at Roxbury. Okay, I'll give you that one. That was a really fun film.
The Campaign was okay. I saw that in the theater, but I'm like, it's okay. Which The Miz made a small cameo in that film. But Peter Billingsley, who plays Ralphie, from what I saw, he was in a scene from Elf.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was one of, I think, like the elves in the film.
Oh, okay.
And he has the glasses, so you might have to go back when you rewatch it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna have to go back and rewatch it.
They're so thrilled about their job.
Oh yeah, they seem really happy. They're being like totally evil to these kids, just dragging them up the stairs. Yeah, he looks scary. If I was a kid, I'd be terrified to go up there.
Exactly. I mean, I went and did Santa, meeting Santa when I was a kid. My parents always used to.
Yeah, I've met Santa too as a kid. Like my parents used to take us to go meet Santa, but that particular Santa like looks very frightening.
And they were nothing like this.
Yeah.
I always think like when I see the scene, like, oh, like they're just in a rush because they said the store is closing, so I guess that's why they want them to rush all the other kids out.
They were like, they don't pay me enough to do this job.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps telling him that. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
If I had to choose what year this might be in, I think it would be like 1940 because The Wizard of Oz came out a year after.
Yeah, I would agree with you because, like I said, they have like Wizard of Oz characters, and it would only make sense for that to have that, especially since if the Wizard of Oz just came out.
It was a revolutionary film at the time. I mean, and it still is.
Yeah, it is. I've read about what happened with Judy Gable, Judy
Judy
Garland,
Garland.
Judy Garland. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I went what she went through on that set. I feel so bad for her.
Same. I mean, there was a lot of like issues and like stuff that had gone on behind the scenes of that film.
Yeah, if you read into it, like you'll see. That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah. That same outlet again.
A jackrabbit. That reminds me of SpongeBob. Don't you remember where Sandy, when Patrick's impersonating being a doctor, and Sandy's like, "I'll be over there faster than a barefoot jackrabbit on a hockey secret in the middle of August."
Yes. One of my favorite episodes when he got the suds.
Yeah. And Sandy's like, "You should be arrested for impersonating a doctor."
Yeah. It's a nice looking tree. Very nicely decorated. You rarely see houses like with fireplaces though. Usually like you have like those electric like fireplaces in some houses.
I don't know if it's just me, but the guy that plays the dad kind of reminds me of Tommy Lee Jones.
You really?
Yeah. You don't see it?
Darren McGavin as looks like Tommy Lee Jones. I'm like, we all have our like differences on who actors, actresses look like. I don't see it though. If any of you in the comments, see that, let me know. Yeah, I would like to know how they did all that, make the trees like, with snow on there.
If they shot this in the actual town, I would assume that this is real like snow, maybe like a mixture of both. But if this is a set, then it's probably might be fake snow.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know because it doesn't snow here. I'd have to go to Big Bear for to see snow here.
It's always the joy of getting up for Christmas, and seeing all the gifts under the tree every year.
I kind of would want it that like Christmas feeling where you wake up and it's snowing, there's presents, but like I said, it doesn't snow here, so it's like I never got that.
It's always sunny here when it snows. When it's always sunny here on Christmas.
Oh.
There was one year
It's always sunny on Christmas. Sounds like It's Always Sunny in Philly spinoff.
Yeah. Somebody make that a series.
I haven't seen It's Always Sunny in forever.
I never watched it.
I watched it.
I like the old time Christmas songs playing in the background. Resembles the time.
Yeah. Are there Christmas carolers in your neighborhood?
No.
Same here.
I like the shot of them all like opening the gifts. Those are ties.
Christmas had come, officially. We plunged into the cornucopia, quivering with desire and the ecstasy of unbridled avarice.
You know, for years I always thought he said, "Oh, they didn't get a tie this year." Me and the kids, but I just realized he's like, "I didn't get a tie this year."
Well,
Aunt Clara had for years labored under the delusion that I was not only perpetually 4 years old, but also a girl.
is that like a bunny costume?
Yep. And people like buy that to use as a costume. Like last year when I went to the screening, there was a girl dressed up in the costume. One of my supervisors from work actually dressed up in that for 1 year, and I was like, I approve of that. But I say he was impressed with that. Then he got over the leg lamp completely like that.
Yeah.
Immediately my feet began to sweat as those two fluffy little bunnies with the blue button eyes stared sappily up at me. I just hoped I
So that's where it comes from. Okay.
Yes.
could easily make life at the Warren G. Harding School a veritable hell.
He kind of does. Kind of does look like a deranged Easter bunny.
Get out of that quick.
Is that a Herman Munster?
Yeah, Frankenstein mask.
Oh yeah, it would be Frankenstein mask, not
Yeah,
Herman
Frankenstein
Munster, because
came
it's
out-
in the 40s. Yeah, I
Yeah, the
remember
original
that.
Frankenstein came out, I think, the 30s.
Yeah. Well, technically, the colored Frankenstein came out in the 30s. Because prior to that, there was a black and white silent version. See, I know some old stuff
Wow.
too.
I'm glad.
There was a 1919 version of Frankenstein.
Yeah, I think it's called Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yeah, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
I like how the parents are drinking wine for breakfast for Christmas.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. There was a meme online that said props to the parents of Christmas Story for drinking wine on Christmas morning. And he got it. And the box looks the same as my gun that I have.
So does it actually look like that though? Like, have you actually like opened it to see if it looks like that, or
No, I'm
yeah?
never.
Once you open something, it loses value.
I know that's exactly what it looks like. I want to keep it brand new, unopened. It's just up for display, going on display.
Oh, I know that feeling. Look at my stuff back there. A lot of it is not open.
So who knows? It might be worth money someday.
It might be, especially if it's the original.
Yeah.
Like an original release edition, not a re-release.
Mm. True. And of course, it was his dad that got him the gun. You could tell. But like the magazine that he left on the bed, it was probably his bed.
Yeah.
Nice looking turkey.
Hey, I had ham on Christmas and I have ham on Thanksgiving, so
nice. I have turkey on Thanksgiving, and just on Christmas I have pasta.
No, we don't have turkey. You have to know how to cook turkey so that it comes out good. If you don't know how to cook turkey, it comes out dry and then it's all go to waste.
That's how it comes into play here.
Kind of reminds me of Elma. Oh no, my glasses! I can't see a thing without my glasses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Whenever she would lose her glasses.
Yeah.
He stepped on his own glasses.
Mm.
I have to say, I'm lucky I've never stepped on my own glasses.
All right. My glasses, these I had to get replaced because I was playing VR at my cousin's house and I dropped them. And I was playing and I heard something go, and then it was my glasses. And so I had to use my old pair for a while until
I have all my old pair of glasses in my drawer. I wanted to get rid of them, but the eye doctor was like, no, I'll keep them just in case. I'm like, just in case of what? Like, just in case your glasses break. In the meantime, while you're waiting for your replacement, you'll have those. I'm like, okay. Wanted the BB gun, so
yeah. Well, I'm glad that he actually made it up and said, "Oh, it was just an icicle." Then the BB gun.
Yeah.
But I guess that they didn't want them taking away the gun.
Well, yeah.
Break the fourth wall. Right with the world. Most disasters descend upon us. And yes, people
Speaking
like,
of glasses, my eyes are burning right now because I don't have my glasses on.
oh wow, hope they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Heavenly aroma still hung heavy in the house, but it was gone, all gone. No turkey, no turkey
Sandwiches, no turkey salad, no turkey gravy, turkey hash, turkey a la king, a gallon of turkey soup. Oh, all gone.
Alright? Whatever says, get dressed.
We're going out to eat.
Oh my god, he's making them sing other stuff. Look at the dad. He's just like, what the fuck?
Funny about this scene was actually, I think, improvised. So Melinda Dillon's character, the mother, did not expect the duck that was being bought out. So those are her genuine reactions.
Oh.
Yeah, Darren McGavin and the boys knew all about this except for her.
Oh my god.
So all this is her genuine reaction.
Sometimes that's the best type of reaction you can give, you know, genuine reaction.
Play.
Oh god, that would must have been traumatizing for anybody.
Yeah.
You couldn't have done that not in front of them, chopping the duck's head off.
All is right with the world. And I liked how, like I said, that was all her genuine reaction. She did not know that was going to happen.
That's good.
I always love the end scene to this, with just them sitting together looking at the snow. You know, they get a break from the kids, and they have time for themselves.
Next to me in the blackness lay my wild blue steel beauty, the greatest Christmas gift I had ever received or would ever receive. Gradually, I drifted off to sleep, training ducks on the wing and getting all spectacular hit shots.
And that's the end. I just love the snow, you know, just showing there during the credits.
Yeah.
Very nice shot. Now, as you see in the credits, it says Ming the Merciless. It's credited. There was actually a deleted scene that they filmed where it was supposed to be another Dream of Ralphie's, and
Uh-huh.
unfortunately they shot it and they didn't use it in the film.
Oh, okay.
So that was a little error on their part, though, during the credits. There's actually a photo online. You can search for it. There's a still shot of that scene.
Okay.
So, but overall, what do you think of the film?
Um, it was interesting, so to speak. It's my first time seeing it. I've heard of it. I've had heard of it, but I had never seen it before. It was all right. I could see why it's popular. I could see why it's a classic. Yeah, so
Out of a well, on Datila's channel, she rates
oh my
shows
god.
out of 10 out of 10. So if you go to her channel, she goes from a 1 or a Sean Spears 10 out of 10. So if you get that reference, Sean Spears, of course, when he was, of course, Ty Dillinger in WWE, it had his 10 gimmick where a lot of people will go 10. So Datila goes, oh, it's a Sean Spears 10 out of 10. So how would you rate A Christmas Story?
On a scale from 1 to a Sean Spears perfect 10, I give it a 7.5.
Reasonable rating.
It wasn't perfect, so to speak, but it also wasn't that bad. Like I got the Christmas vibes. Definitely is a Christmas movie for the
Mm-hmm.
family. But I felt that there were parts where the film kind of dragged a little. It's like, okay, like get to the point, And I felt like aside from him wanting that BB gun, there really nothing else was going on in the film. It was just like his day-to-day life. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of understand why some people may not like this film.
I agree with your opinion. Even though I'm a huge fan of this film, I love it. It's a classic. I never get tired of watching the film. Has Christmas, of course, vibe to it. Like when I watch it on Christmas Eve, Christmas is here for me whenever it comes on for 24 hours, and I just love it. In my opinion, it's a 10 out of 10 film.
It's a Sean Spears perfect 10
Sean
for you.
Spears perfect 10 out of 10. It's a great film. It's perfect film in my opinion. I call it a perfect film. And
hey, Sean Spears perfect or Mr. Perfect perfect?
A Sean Spears perfect 10 out of 10. So now, would you be interested? My question is, would you be interested in checking out A Christmas Story Christmas?
I guess it doesn't hurt to see the sequel since I already saw the film. I don't think this is a film I would rewatch, though. I will say that,
Okay. That's your own personal opinion. We all agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree.
So, but
now, since I've watched The Christmas Story, you have to either watch Zoolander or Talladega Nights.
I was thinking we'll start Zoolander first.
All right, that works. I cannot wait to see your reaction to Zoolander. You might think it's stupid, but I think it's pretty funny.
All right, we'll do another watch along for Zoolander at some point, and then we'll do Back to the Future.
Oh, I gotta find Zoolander first because I don't know where it's available.
I think it might be on I'll check Peacock because I have the Peacock app.
Me too.
Or I'll just watch it on a stream here online. I know Peacock has maybe Back to the Future, so that would be easy.
Mm-hmm.
So do that.
This laptop doesn't have a DVD player. My old laptop did, but this one doesn't. So I can't just buy the DVD and pop it in my computer, unfortunately. Yeah. So, but we'll see. I cannot wait to see you react to Zoolander.
I will. I think I would like it. I mean, I like stupid comedies, here and there. That's like my type of favorite. One of my type of favorite comedies, just stupid, over the top comedies.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you guys for for doing the watch along with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you had a fun time watching the film, with me and Datila. Be sure to check out Datila's channel. If you want to plug it yourself, go right ahead.
Yeah, you can check out my channel, Rangers of Wrestling. I cover professional wrestling, Raw, SmackDown, AEW Dynamite, occasional Impact pay-per-views. I also like Power Rangers, so I do videos on Power Rangers. I recently unboxed the Lightning Collection Master Morpher, which was JDF's final project, one of JDF's final projects, the other being Legend of the White Dragon. And I did do a very special tribute episode to Jason David Frank on the 1-year anniversary of his passing.
That's very nice. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
And her channel, I'm gonna post in the description down below. So give her a subscribe and check out her channel. It's a very fun channel. And if you're a fan of pro wrestling and Power Rangers,
yeah, Michael sometimes Michael sometimes comes in and helps me. Where are you? Comes in and helps me review.
Yes, I frequently come on her channel, review the shows with her. So, definitely, like I said, give her a channel a subscribe. The link will be down in the description.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
bye,
thank
everybody.
you, Datila, for coming on here, watching the film for the first time. And
thanks for having me on. This was fun.
You're so welcome. And you will be back here on the channel, of course, for the Zoolander watch along.
That should be great. I can't wait to see your reaction.
One. So she'll be back. Datila will be back. So anyways, I'm going to end this right now. Hope you all enjoy this watch along. Thank you all for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later. And thank you, Datila.
Bye.
Bye, guys.